Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and this is my abandoned general store renovation project. So in today's video, I am going to be back on the roof working on the brick parapet wall rebuild. I already spent a week working on the parapet walls and didn't get as much done as I wanted to, so I did end up miraculously through a friend finding a third brick mason in the area, and I got a quote from him that was much more doable than any of the other quotes that I got. So I decided this week I am going to do a little bit more work on the parapet walls myself, and then next week I am planning on having him come in and finish the parapet walls professionally, just because it does take a very long time to lay bricks for a beginner, and I really want to make sure that I can get the roof done this fall. So I will of course film when he comes, and it will be finished up in the next 2 weeks, which is so exciting. And then we'll get started on the roof. I have John, who is on my dad's crew, coming in to continue the joist work on the first floor that I kind of stopped when I fell and hurt my rib. So he's gonna work on that today. I'm gonna work on the brick parapet walls, and hopefully by the end of this video, you will see a lot of progress at the homestead. So let's get into it, but before we do, cheers to my mom, and cheers to all of your loved ones that you're missing as well. Cheers. All right, let's get into it. Voila. Just got my harness on, got all of the materials over here, mixed up the mortar. We are going to start where I started before. Some of the rows were eroded in some spots. So I'm just getting everything back up to a base level. So we're at the very end of the parapet wall toward the back of the house. And we have a few more brick to lay in this one spot. And I'm really just trying to get it up about 6 inches over the flashing that's already here. So let's go. Okay, I genuinely feel like I'm really getting the hang of it. I'm feeling good. So I just ran out of mortar. I just took my harness off, don't worry. I basically have 2 bricks to go here. So I will be right back with more mortar. We'll finish this side and then we'll start a new row. Let's take a second to talk about how I replenish my body during such a physically demanding renovation. Between hauling materials, climbing ladders, and just generally working so hard, I found that it's not just about rest, it's about actually supporting my body on a cellular level. And that is where Timeline comes in. Timeline is the sponsor of today's video, and they are a Swiss longevity company focused on improving how we age through cellular health. Everything they make is backed by serious research. Their main goal is to help the body stay strong and energized over time, not just for athletes, but for anyone living an active or demanding lifestyle. Their Mito Pure gummies are one of their most popular products, and each serving has 500 milligrams of Mito Pure, which is a patented form of urolithin A, a compound that's clinically proven to renew aging cells by helping your body clear out old mitochondria and replacing it with new ones. That process supports cellular energy and muscle strength, and what's so interesting to me is the research behind it. Over 15 years of science and over 10 clinical studies. In one of them, participants taking Mito Pure for 16 weeks saw up to a 12% increase in muscular strength without changing their regular exercise routine. The gummies themselves are vegan, sugar-free, strawberry flavored, and truly delicious for the amount of nutrition that you're getting in them. And they're super easy to take, which always helps. If you're interested in trying the Mito Pure gummies, you can use my link and discount code GUMMIESGIFT to try the Mito Pure gummies yourself for free. Thank you so much to Timeline for sponsoring this channel, and let's get back to work. All right, got it mixed. Let's keep going. This is water, by the way. In my last video, some people didn't realize that I was watering down these bricks, but just wanted to make that clear. And these do need a little bit more water than usual because they are so old and so dry. And the water dries really quickly. See over here, we are, and I know that this is really messy. I put too much water in the bucket just now, but I dumped a lot of it out. But you can see that we are up 6 inches over the old flashing. Over here, we're only up maybe 3 inches, 2 inches. So ideally, I want to be 6 inches above the flashing everywhere down the wall. So really, I should be able to like start here, do another brick there, and just make sure that everywhere I go, it's 6 inches higher than the flashing. And that way I'm not wasting any brick because I only have so much old brick. And if I keep doing these long walls, it's gonna be 3 feet high over here and it doesn't need to be. Then I will only use as much brick as I need to use. It will take me less time, cost me less money. Eventually I'm gonna have something way higher than even the parapet walls will be. Maybe glass, maybe iron. I'm probably not explaining this really well. I feel like I'm not. But basically what I'm saying is, as long as I'm 6 inches over the flashing down the entire wall, I'll be good. So now that that's all good, we're going to go back to the front of this wall, which is over here, and continue building up these eroded layers of brick. All right, let's go. Okay, I have no idea how I've only laid like 4 or 5 bricks and somehow I'm out of mortar already. I did get a few more laid here on this row. I'm at a good stopping point because I just ran out of mortar. The sun just went down behind the trees. So I'm gonna call it a day for day 1. Tomorrow, supposedly, John is gonna come back and remove the awning. I've been really looking forward to seeing that. I will see you tomorrow for day 2. So it's day 2 and I'm here sitting by John's work from yesterday. Looks amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. So on day 2, I was planning to finish working on this overhang in my bedroom, which I was working on last week, where I was repurposing old lath from the ceiling and turning it into this beadboard design where these joists were sticking out of the wall so it wouldn't look so rough anymore. So I found these 3 pieces of trim that were original trim from the general store, and I was excited to use them, but I was struggling to install them because they were so long and they were bouncing. And I kept nailing them and then they weren't tight, so I had to take the nails out and redo it. And I ended up trying to get the trim back down and I broke one of the pieces of trim. And by the end of that, I was just exhausted and hungry, and I decided to pause and go help the guys take down the awning out front, which was a much more fun project anyway.
Darn it. We're good with this ladder though now, right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on the other ladder.
With what? I'm busy.
Yeah. Welcome to parenthood. Yeah. I think we can lift up a little bit on that crane, but I think that not really in there.
Should we just rip it out?
I think it, yeah, because this piece of wood right here is already loose. Right. Okay. Okay. Which also I have to say. beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
That looks good. That's golden. I think that's totally away.
It's still stuck there?
It's just one bolt. And I think, it's coming away.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's just the wood because it's not out.
Right.
And that wood is just gonna snap off. Oh, oh, oh. There it goes.
There it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Let me move the truck forward just a hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's. Yep.
Wow, it's working.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Keep going.
Oh my.
Keep going. All right, right there. Now when we let it down, it should be
Beautiful.
somewhat optimal.
It just goes straight down
Okay.
for maybe about 2 or 3 seconds.
Tell me when.
Just so you know, these 45-degree braces, they're welded and they're going to come off anyway.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
All right, hold that in.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
We might have to have a brace.
yeah. Let's drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Woohoo.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good job.
5.
That's look how good it looks. Oh my
dude.
god. It looks so different.
Oh, man.
It changed the
Oh,
whole
my
look
gosh.
of the whole damn game.
We might really just have to leave it
That's
here
fine.
for tonight.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because getting it picked and rigged to
Yeah.
get it back there.
That's honestly
Oh.
fine. You know what would be really cool?
Oh.
There's so many different things that I could do with this, but like if there were like windows here that could lift up or something, you know, like a little
greenhouse.
garden. Yeah, like a little
Yeah,
greenhouse
that would
thing.
be- yeah.
That would be fun
That's
too.
actually a great idea. That's an idea right there.
That's an idea. So this is the final result. Let me know what you think. In my opinion, it makes the building look so much more like a home and it looks completely different to me. I do still want to put a balcony/awning up again at some point, maybe next summer or fall, but I'm so happy to have the sunlight pouring through the windows now. And I'm also so happy that the crane truck worked and nobody got hurt and we all made it out safely. I do plan to use this awning as a lumber rack roof in the future when I figure out where I want it to go. But for now, I'm just happy to be able to really see the building because the awning was kind of the focal point before. So yeah, I love it and I'm so happy. I also realized that my kale and carrots were still growing, which was hugely exciting because I thought my carrots had all died long ago. I kind of gave up on the garden early this summer when my back was hurting and I was hauling buckets of water. But it was resilient to my surprise, which was just the cherry on top of an awesome day. So I hope that you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe if you're not. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at holistic__Emma and TikTok is holistic_Emma. I know that I've fallen behind on Heritage Row and the Daffodil Post, but my sister and her family are in town, so I've been trying to be present with them and enjoy time with them. And also we were traveling for my grandma's funeral and sometimes life just gets busy, but I promise this week I will be putting out a Daffodil Post letter. And I had a really fun idea for Heritage Row. With the holiday season coming up, I have an idea for prints. I'm thinking I might scan some of the letters and ephemera and sell prints. That way, if I find a letter or a postcard that's really unique, more than one person can have a print of it in their I just think that would be such a fun Christmas present or a birthday present, whatever. So stay tuned for that. And thank you again to Timeline for sponsoring this video. If you want to try the Mito Pure gummies, make sure to check the link in the description. And yeah, I hope that you all have an amazing week and I look forward to seeing you in a new video next Sunday. Okay, bye.